today got a little something for you. So I've had these parts for a little bit of time. Wanted to show you guys kind of an unboxing. Obviously I've already opened these up because I wanted to make sure that they were correct and intact. But nonetheless, I wanted to kind of show you what I was doing. Basically rebuilding my entire shifter for better shift feel, shorter throws, shorter stick in general, and I'm gonna kind of go over the 4 different products that I bought and why. Let's get you guys set up here so you can see a little better. Number 1, what do we have? Box number 1, the Boomba short shifter. So this is just the short shifter lever, and what's cool about this is you're actually going to retain the reverse lockout. I believe the stock shift knob can also fit on these threads, so we'll actually go check that out here in a minute to make sure it does. Let's take a little peek ski and see if she fits on. Yeah, we got a little bit of a mess action going on, as you can see. All right, let's take this off. Wiki, 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 wiki. All right, so there's your knob. There's your stock shifter. Boom. See if I can hold the camera with my legs. This should just screw right on. It does. Ooh, little cracking. Okay, okay. Cool. So it screws on, and then the reverse lockout goes right up inside the shifter just as it should. Perfectly. So, I mean, I'd say that's a win. Essentially what you're gonna get is just with this short shifter alone, you're gonna reduce throws by 30%. So the actual throws themselves are gonna be reduced by 30%. The lever is reduced by 2 inches is what they're saying. So, you know, this will probably be ending up a little bit lower in the car by 2 inches. Your shift knob will be lower. And then as far as the positioning of the entire mechanism, it's gonna be closer to the driver. So they didn't specify exactly how much closer, but essentially I'm thinking it's gonna be more driver oriented. So instead of being like maybe straight up and down, it might be kind of pointed at you a little bit so that when you are rowing through the gears, it's a little bit easier to do. So number 1, Boomba short throw shift lever. Next up, we have the Boomba short shift transmission plate. So you get a couple stickers here. I bought this from Import Image Racing. You got your popcorn, and you got the plate itself. My lord, that thing is heavy. Whew. That is so cold too. It's been in my garage. Got the little washer, you don't want to lose that, that's for sure. Just hanging out in there. So here is your Boomba short shift transmission plate. Like I said, oh my gosh, this thing's probably 3 pounds, 3-4 pounds right here, maybe something like that. Specs on this piece alone, and I'll talk about how it's paired with this in a second, but if you just install this piece, it also reduces throws by 30%. Now, when paired with the lever, you're gonna reduce throws by 50%. So that's why I got both of these, because I really wanted my throws to be reduced. I wanted that shift feel to be more smooth, because right now it's kind of notchy, it's a little bit sloppy. This thing's also counterweighted, so when you're shifting through, you'll have a better feel. So you get the little Boomba logo there, as you can see. You can see this is just one solid piece here. Next up, we got Perrin, baby. I got the Perrin brass shifter bushing. Have not opened this up yet. I'm just gonna leave it in here for, we'll take it out. Why not? Let's take it out. Let's take it out. There she is. So this is gonna replace, this is the Perrin brass shifter bushing. This right here is going to replace your rubber shifter bushing that you have stock with your 2015 and up WRX. This is just essentially going to add a little bit of extra reduction to the sloppy shift feel. So kind of like more so in quick gear changes, I guess. But it's nice. You've got those 2 rubber grommets there that are strategically placed. And this isn't too bad of an install. So that's going to pair with all of this as well. Also in the bag, you're going to get the old Formula 5 pre-lube. Next up, and lastly, we have the Perrin shifter stop, I should say. This I obviously have not opened up either. Let's go ahead and take it out since I'm on a roll. We got the Perrin shift stop. So you get your Perrin logo there, as you can see, and then the angle of the dangle there. So the angle of when you're gonna put the shifter over into the shift stop. What this is gonna do, remove, again, sloppy shift feel, mostly in first and second gear. So with this, this is actually probably the easiest thing to install of all 4 parts here, I'd say. This just pops in from the interior side of things, and then when you're shifting over into first gear, you're gonna land on that, and essentially it'll stop some of that looseness in first and second gear. Right now on my stock 2015, you probably have about 1 inch of slop. So when you go into first gear, you can kind of wiggle it around a little bit, and it's very, just not a good feeling. So this is gonna tighten things up a bit and go right into first, right into second, and then off into third, fourth, fifth, etc. So as you can see, gonna be rebuilding the entire shifter. I really like what we got going on here. I think this is gonna be a pretty fun install. I'm really excited about this short shifter itself. This was kind of something I wanted for a while, and it seems like this is one of the only actual short shifters out there for the 2015. I think Cobb has one, but then everything else seems to either be a plate or an adapter, or Perrin has a couple other things out there. But anyways, I went with the full-on short shifter, and I paired it with everything else. So we'll see how all this goes together. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Leave a comment down below what you think of all the new parts. I gotta move a little bit quicker on these things. I gotta post on Instagram for you guys too, so you kind of know what's going down. I'm gonna throw this on there as well.